If they are into divisive, we are into inclusivity. BJP has no proper ideology to convince the people only because they are aligned with DMK. It is one of the unfortunate things that has happened. Now they are in silent mode. So nobody is able to predict what they are doing.
You mean Vijay is on silent mode?
You know what they are doing?
Do you watch Vijay films? Hello Federal viewers, welcome to a chat with senior DMK minister Mr. Mano Thangaraj from Chennai. Hello sir, welcome to the show. Sir, compared to other districts of Tamil Nadu, BJP leaders claim they are gaining a big stronghold in Kanyakumari, which is your constituency. So how your party is getting ready to face them? What are the specialized campaigns going on in your district?
Now, of course, I'll tell you it's a false notion. If they are into divisive, we are into inclusivity. So we are making our propaganda in such a way. We are totally inclusive, we are totally secular, and we are for social justice. So people have started believing us, especially the Kanyakumari people, as they are literate, they don't want to have a division among themselves.
So I understand these ideological differences which you are explaining about the inclusivity and the different ideology of BJP. But how your party is getting ready to face BJP in Kanyakumari in the upcoming 2026 polls?
Now they are projecting that they are coming up in Kanyakumari. It is not the fact. Actually, they are going down because people are fed up with their divisive politics. That's what I'm trying to tell. BJP has no proper ideology to convince the people that once the ideology of BJP is in place, you will be a better pricing in life. There is nothing that kind of thing is there. Their thing is, they talk about religious polarization, now they talk about caste polarization. They talk about religious pride and they talk about caste pride. What is this going to do with the common man's life? So once the people are made aware that the slogans are empty slogans that is being made by BJP is going to do any good thing for their life, instead it will affect the communal harmony, their support base will come down. In Kanyakumari, we are taking up the propaganda in such a way that we are exposing their thing. So because of the literacy people have, people decide upon their voting right. They cannot be influenced or they cannot be misled. So once the people understand the divisive politics of BJP, they come against them. That's what is happening in Kanyakumari.
But why do you think people voted for MR Gandhi of BJP in your district?
Accidentally it happens. Say for example, Ponnar won 2 times. The first time is only because they aligned with DMK. It is one of the unfortunate things that has happened. The second thing is a religious polarization. All the political parties, there is no proper alliance between political parties. So DMK field a candidate, Congress field a candidate, ADMK is separate candidate, like that. So there are so many candidates in the field, and unfortunately, everyone happens to be a Christian candidate. And these fellows made a propaganda in such a way, and it doesn't work even then. But arithmetically, when you calculate, every party going alone and BJP consolidating some pockets, that's how they got to win in those 2 elections.
Mr. Mano Thangaraj, the internal feud in DMK is increasing day by day. In Pudukkottai, there was an instance of your senior ministers, Mr. Raghupati and Nehru. The cadres of both these leaders were almost into the clash, and your party's the membership campaign, the flagship program, Oranil Tamil Nadu, has to be halted to solve that clash. How your party leadership is handling this internal feud? Is Stalin overlooking all this? Is he into this?
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. DMK is first of all a democratic party, and everyone has the right to express their views, even dissent. You can see this since inception of DMK, and it is a big political party having crores of cadres within its fold. And of course, at times these kind of things happen, but it will not affect the interest of the party because when a common thing comes, we all stand together. But in the coming election, there are two challenges before us. One is to oppose the fascist forces headed by DMK, BJP, that campaign. And second thing is to retain the political power to do some good thing to continue our good schemes to the people. So this common goal, no DMK candidate will compromise upon it, and we will be together fighting it. And of course, the party high command, whenever there is need for their intervention, they intervene and settle things.
Sir, you are into Stalin's cabinet for the second time. And how do you feel working with Stalin and Udayanidhi, who is also participating in day-to-day basis of running this government? How do you assess his participation in the government?
Yes, of course. If I say, for example, ministers are concerned, we are given freedom to work. So we work freely. We concentrate on department, we discuss with people. And whatever support we need to get from the Honorable CM, we are able to get. Say, for example, in my department, I can tell you this incentive scheme. When I took it to the Honorable CM's notice, even though the state was running in lot of pressure, financial pressures, he said yes. So we have spent 565 crore till now. So that's a big amount. So that kind of freedom is given to ministers, and ministers are happy about it. As far as the deputy CM is concerned, he is of course a person who is getting the support of the masses. When he comes to districts, we can clearly witness the thousands of youths gather around him, and he has a good appeal also. So he is also grooming up like we can say the previous leaders like Kalanyar or now the present leader, the Honorable CM. He is following the footsteps. And ideological also he is responding properly. That is also getting bringing a good image for him.
How do you view the statement of TBK leader Vijay? He says his party is not like DMK or ADMK to align with BJP for electoral gains.
Yeah, let us wait and see because now they are in a silent mode. So nobody is unable to predict what they are going to
You mean Vijay is on silent mode?
what they are doing. They talk something now and then in the social media or something like that. But visibly they are not nowhere safe. I just tell you, the elections are nearing, and DMK has gone off the way. For when we connected with the election preparedness, we are already ready. These people, they talk about something, but nothing is happening. But people will at least look out what is their ideology, for what cause they are going to fight. Simply I am opposing DMK or I am opposing BJP is not going to bring him any result.
But how do you see as the growth of Vijay, actor Vijay, as a politician? Do you watch Vijay films?
I never watch films. That is one of the thing. And he may be a good actor. There is no dispute at all. And previously, people thought that he will come up with a very strong thing. But now we don't know who the second leader is, who is the person who is mobilizing things, how they are going to manage at the grassroots level. All those things are $1,000 question is before him. So first, let him address all these things. Otherwise, it is not going to bring anything for them. Only an image which somebody gained from cinema or something like it cannot help them to sustain in politics. There were enough leaders. Don't want to name them. Right from Shivaji Ganeshan, there were a lot of celebrities who came to politics, but they were not successful. So we cannot say that he is a star in uh, cinema, so he's going to win in politics. Is
How your party is increasing the support among the youth, because DMK has a lot of senior people, a lot of gray men doing politics, and I think the party is lacking young blood. How is your party wants to work on that area?
you cannot say that the party is lacking young blood. There are lakhs and lakhs of young cadres in the party that nobody can deny. Nobody can deny. A lot of young leaders are there. You just don't look at the cabinet. You just look at the assembly. You count the number of young MLAs there. So, lot of young MLAs are there. You count the number of young MPs in parliament. You take, for example, Kalanyar. or you take for example Anna, they attracted huge number of youths through their ideological responses to various things, or that through speeches, that through writings and everything. And Kalaignar, of course, when he was even so old, his thought process was so young, and he was so vibrant, and he was able to think as like an youth, and it attracted so many youths in the state. So always when Kalaignar was there, he was appreciated by a young crowd, and young crowd was following him. So likewise in politics, we cannot say age is a big factor. Even people who have attained a good age may be also able to influence youngsters.